Hey everybody, let's do a recap of all the things we've made. No, we didn't make it, I did. Let's start over. Ugh. Hey everybody, let's do a recap of all the things I've made in 2023. One of the things that I wanted to make was, no. This is gonna take forever. There's gonna be a ton of cutting. YouTubers do a lot of that. So fun. One thing I made for the holidays are these mini gnomes. Let me show you the full-size gnome. So this is something I created a year ago for the holidays. One of my favorite things ever. You can comb out the beard to make it behave a little better. But so cute, and I can change the hat styles, but a lot of the feedback I got was it's a little too big for the tree. Mine has big gnomes all over it, and I don't mind. But I thought, what can I create that's smaller? So in comparison, it only goes down, the small one only goes down to like the mouth of this one. So this one has a different hat. This actually takes longer to make than this does. So these are just threaded on, and then these are actually knotted together. And then I got this fun little gold filled twine, I guess, as my holder. And I got to use these teeny tiny noses instead of the bigger noses. And I made these in gray, red, green. Gosh, that might have been it. I think I only did 3 colors because they took so long to make. And then these, the previous year, I made like 9 or 10 different colors. I was like, I don't care what the hat is, it's just a gnome, it doesn't need to be Santa. And then this year I figured I would dial it in, so I made this linen color, red, a dark green, and then a sage green. So cute. One other thing that I made this year were these wreath ornaments. Okay, this is where I started with my wreath ornaments. Just went for fun, trying to see if I could make something like this. I've never made a bow like this before. So I went to Walmart and I bought this satiny white ribbon and then this sparkly red one, which I love. It's like Dorothy's shoes in The Wizard of Oz. But I can't get it in bulk, and Walmart ran out like immediately because I bought it in, I don't know, December, end of November. So then I had to regroup, and I'm like, what kind of red do I want? And there are a million different shades of red, and I found this one that's like a mix between a wine and a berry. So I actually kind of like it more because it shimmers more, even though this one has glitter. But I switched to making these, and then I added the champagne gold color just in case people wanted to do gold. Okay. Let's chat about another mini piece. These are little air plant pods, or at least that's how I intended them to be used. So it's just this cute little pod, and you stick your air plant in there. I got these fake plants. It's like a whole, I don't know, bouquet of them, and then I just cut them and I stick them in so that when people see them, they know what they're supposed to do, and they look cooler than just pod holder that you're like, what is this for? Fun little story about these little pods. I had somebody buy one, and she was so thankful because she was going to put her rocks in there. So like gemstone rocks. And I was like, that is such a good idea. I never thought to use it for that because I'm not necessarily a rock collector. But if you had a cool gem that you wanted to display, this would also be perfect. Okay, I've made a few keychains, not that many, because even though I think they're cool, I don't know that people use keychains that often, so I mostly just hold on to them. I made this larger loop that you can stick your hand through, and it, you know, it can just dangle while you're shopping. It can go pretty far up your arm. And then I made this mini version, which is basically just a finger loop. So if you know you're just going to be holding a little thing, or maybe you want to clip your keys onto your purse, but you want something to grab on your way out the door. Finger loops are cool. This one's like, I'm going to wear it. Okay, so I do a lot of searching on Pinterest for inspiration. What crafter doesn't? Anyway, I found this one macrame piece that was a pen holder. And so you put it around your neck and you make it a little tube and you stick your pen in there. And they had this really cool pen that I could not find anywhere. But I did find this one, the little diamond on the top. And I made it in this teal and purple tie-dye because my best friend is an art teacher at an elementary school. And I thought, how cool would she be if she wore one of these pen lanyards and she got to pull out her little diamond pen from time to time, or use it as a pointer. So I made that. Obviously she hasn't seen it yet. Isn't this a cool little coat rack?